I'm at a bit of a crossroads here. We're at the point in the season where the rig, the boat, the trailer all need some time in the shop for some maintenance and repairs, and the early stages of winter are starting to creep up on us. That being said, I haven't really got to test the truck in some winter conditions yet, so for the tail end of our summer season, I'm gonna head a little bit further north. Folks complain about a rainy day, but I like it. There's waterfalls everywhere. The drive from Rupert to Terrace should only be a couple hours. Looks like it's gonna take me the day. Just turned in Terrace, heading towards the Cranberry Connector, because why stay on the pavement if you don't have to? Welcome to stop number one, the watering tree. Well, most people call it the pea tree, but it comes with a pretty cool story. In the early 1970s, a gentleman, Don, and his wife purchased a plot of land on the edge of Kalem Lake, just over here. Well, he found a freshwater spring with good drinking water up on the mountain and piped it down and attached it to a cottonwood tree. It's been moved since. When they put the highway in, the highways department built this nice big parking lot and then rerouted the pipe to this cottonwood tree, and it's actually grown right into the tree now. But this is beautiful, good drinking water. I fill up all my water jugs every time I go through here, and the gentleman that put that there, I believe he's still alive, and this year, 2023, he'll be turning 100 years old. So Haida Gwaii was our last actual plan for the season, so I'd like to formally welcome you back to the No Plan plan, which I'm very excited about. We're heading quite a bit north, and there's not a whole lot to see in between, but with the fall colors, it's just glorious. So I think a good percentage of this video is gonna be just cruising and flying the drone. And I've chosen the Cranberry Connector because we can go through the Nass Valley, and this time of year it should be absolutely perfect. There's a lake over here. You guys gotta see it. Welcome to stop number 2. In fact, one of my favorite places in the whole province, the Nass Valley. We've just arrived at the lava fields, which is Canada's most recent volcanic eruption. It was a devastating disaster at the time because it killed most of the First Nations that lived here. And for that reason, they ask you not to walk around on the lava fields. But it is a spectacular drive through here. And there's a couple different hikes that you can do that are very nice. In behind me is what's known as the drowned forest, and at high water season, the river flows higher than the base of the trees, so it looks like the forest is drowning. If you're planning a trip through the Northwest, I highly recommend making time for the Nass, and you can do it as a day trip. Done this hike once before. Just a quick little one, but we're going into Vetter Falls. Just a beautiful spot. Oh yeah, baby. Check this out. So you can see this is all part of the lava flow. Kind of a crazy thing. If you keep driving another 4 or 5 kilometers down the road here, the river actually kind of just disappears into the lava. This color is just beautiful. Look at that. The water gets this color from glacial silt, and certain areas where there's a lot of glacier fed rivers going into the ocean, like Kincolith or Stewart, Haida, the ocean is actually this color. It's really spectacular. I've done this hike once before. Second time around, just as good. Pretty slow travel and haven't even made it to New Ianch yet. Next stop, Cranberry Connector.
I met a man who was out on his own. He chose to wander this world all alone. He said, heaven can't help me, I'm so far away from where they found me on that day. On and on he goes into the night, singing. Wage a war with demons in his mind, and he goes on. He lost his lover when his house burned down. Now he'll never love another till they put him in the ground. They may have taken everything he owns, but they could never take away the love he's on and on he goes into the night, singing. Wage a war with demons in my mind, but I go on.
Ended up spending the night last night at Meziadin Lake, which was a real treat. Usually I'm just going right past here en route to Stewart, but this has been a highly recommended spot for the last couple of years, and I can understand why. It's absolutely beautiful. And coincidentally, last night was their last night open this year, so I'm excited I got my chance to see it, but today's another travel day. There are no real towns per se along the Cassiar Highway. There's several camps and First Nation villages, but all in all there's only 3 or 4 places to get fuel, and Meziadin Junction is by far the most affordable, so plan your trip accordingly. The motorhome used to be able to do the entire highway without fueling up. I'm excited to see this new rig. The tank is a fair bit smaller, but it's far more efficient. Looking forward to see if we can do the whole works in one go. When you start getting north, it's crazy just how quickly things change. Was hovering right around 0 degrees last night here on the edge of Edintenjin Lake, and this was one of my favorite spots with the motorhome because I could actually drive the whole coach down here and stay on the side of the lake. The new rig is doing great. The diesel air heater on the lowest setting kept me nice and toasty warm all night. We're almost at our destination, which at this point I'm sure some of you have figured out where we're heading, but I'm gonna need a whole episode down there. So we're gonna continue a little further north and see if we can get into a pike on the fly today. Welcome to Pike Fishing with Dustin, the educational program that's probably not going to teach you anything at all. Because if we catch a pike today, it's because of luck and nothing else. And that is a scientific fact. But before I show you how not to cast a big heavy fly, there's a resort behind me that's looking pretty abandoned. It's also fenced off, so I can't go in there, but we're going to take a little look-see with the drone. The big fence out front looks relatively new, so it leads me to believe they've had issues with vandals. So I don't want to go in there, but pretty fancy looking place. I'm guessing it was a resort that was maybe purchased by one of the big mining companies around here for crew living, and they just haven't done anything with it yet. Not so sure, but it was nice to see it. Let's see if we can catch a pike. So this is what I'm tossing. Just a big flashy thing. The only rule today is no making fun of my terrible casts. I'm just still learning how to toss these great big heavy things. But first things first, let's go find some weeds. Underneath us right now is a whole bunch of something that I cannot identify. I'm guessing it's monster pikes. Oh yeah, we're into one, you guys. It is, by a landslide, the smallest pike I've ever caught. But it's a pike! We're fishing, baby! Woo! First one of the day. It's gonna be a good day. Here we go. Right into the honey hole. There we go. Oh, gotta look her at 10 feet. Oh yeah, gotta take her. Oh man. Oh! Woo! Yeah, that was it. That was the cast. And see one just starting to come up. Got a little interest at 15 feet. He's got to be right there looking at it. Oh! Oh man. Was into another one. Had to go full matrix there. Oh yeah! Oh, I seen him take it right there at the boat. Yeah, baby! Ooh, he's all wound up in it. Oh. Yeah! Ta-da! Not the biggest one of the day, but a good foida. Into another lunker here. Oh. It'd be better for everybody if you just get in there. Yeah! Oh. Look at the color on this guy. What a beautiful fish. Let's get him back. There he goes, yeah. There we go. There we go. Friggin' pike, baby. It's bigger than the last one. In fact, it might be a friggin' monster. Might be too big for the net. Whoa. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a friggin' beauty. Now the problem being, this pike is drastically larger than my entire net. Are you joking me, man? There's no way. There is just no way. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. This is the most ridiculous thing. Look at this pike. Okay, I gotta get him off the hook. Poor guy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Got him off the hook. Look at him. Look at the size of this thing. On a 6-weight fly rod. Just doesn't get better than this. Oh. Still so strong. Now that right there was a day of fishing. And maybe the first time I've ever worn out a fly from catching so many fish. Usually they just get rusty. It's starting to rain though, so we're calling her a day. What started out as just a bit of a reposition has turned into an absolute highlight for me this season. Getting to really slow down and enjoy the Cassiar Highway, and then right into an absolute fire day of fishing. And I'm feeling right back at home here in the north, so I hope you guys are enjoying it too. But most of all, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and I'll catch you on the next one.